Josh Green here for Tungsten Tales. Delighted to be joined for the first time by John Michael. John, how are you? How are you, my friend?
Hello, Josh. I'm happy we'll be here. I'm very fine. I'm so happy we have an interview with you.
Thank you very much. It's nice to talk. Just first of all, I mean, not too many people know the story of John Michael. Where did darts start for you? When did you first start playing the game?
Uh, when I start with the game, I will start 1989.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm on the tournaments. Will start 1989, but I was playing 12 years old, from 12 years old,
yeah,
and I will starting 15 on the clubs and
yeah.
the teams.
Okay. I mean, so you say you started around 15. I mean, what were you
Yeah,
doing before that? Were you playing other sports before that or?
yeah. Before I playing soccer,
Yeah.
like all the kids, and I play. I'm riding horses,
Mhm.
and I'm champion. 17 years old. I'm champion of Greece with riding horses, just show jumping,
Oh, wow.
and a lot of sports of me. It's it's a
Mm.
lot.
So you're talented in horse riding as well as darts then?
Yeah, his riding is. I love horses I'm kid, and then I play darts both, and riding and darts we the same way to
Hmm.
playing and riding. Is I love it to the sports.
Yeah. And I know you're still involved with horses. You're a farrier, I believe. Um,
Yeah, I'm Farrier. I'm Farrier for a moment.
mhm. You say for the moment, I mean, are you hoping?
I mean, the I have my mind to stop showing horses.
Mhm.
Um, think September, October I will stop, and I want to have a focus only the darts because
Okay.
I can't do it two jobs.
Is it difficult trying to balance the time and find time to do both things when you want to be
Yeah,
focused on darts?
yes. It's
Mm.
um, it's very difficult. It's very hard job, and sometimes it's really hard to play darts after all day work. It's very difficult, and I'm tired my hands and I can't play because every day I'm working with a hammer,
Yeah.
with a swing. It's very different.
Mm. And aside from being a farrier, it was mentioned to me by somebody, I'm not going to mention his name, that you were a model at one point.
Yeah, yes. Well, I was a model for a while, and I started work as Farrier. Also played soccer, and I had my own horse. I spent all of the time with my horse. But with modeling, is for me is something different from other all my life.
Mm.
And I working from 17, 21, 23.
Okay.
Of course, I don't have a lot of kilos before. It's very difficult, and I, I stopped modeling and soccer and all sports because I have accident with horse. Sometimes we have accidents before I'm starting fires. One horse is kick me, and he's broke my leg, and I stay 2 years and a half to walking, and
Mm.
I can walking well. Now I'm okay, of course, but because I'm using cortisons and my health is changed, I
Mm.
take some kilos more.
Uh, what sort of things were you modeling? Was it clothes, like was it shoes, was it trousers? What sort of things were you modeling when you were doing that at a young age?
How I explain now is it's very difficult, of course, for me. It's,
That's
you
fine.
know, for passion I love modeling before, of course, but after accident I don't like to was modeling with it's very difficult, and I changed and now I'm focused only for the darts. Is because I won't stop my job with horses, and I will start full time with the darts.
Yeah. So with the full-time darts, do you think if you're able to focus on that all the time, you'll be
All the
shooting
time,
up the
all the
order of
time,
merits,
yes.
and we'll see the best of John Michael?
Yes, I want to, of course, all athletes, you want to be champions. Of course, of Greece, I'm champion 50 times, if you know that. And then I have 41 titles uh, with my country and outside the country with WDF, winning 3 times, qualifying for world champion of PDC.
Yeah.
And one time I played with Lakeside. I one time played for Lakeside before. And this is in row, and I'm happy for that. But the last 2-3 years, the level on PDC is very high, and you need a lot of practice. You need focus on the darts because you can't play much better. Also, we'll try, and the dream for every player is dream.
Yeah, it's the dream to be a world champion, the dream to compete against the best.
Of course, all players have back of their mind that for any sports.
100%. How would you say your year has gone so far in the Pro Tour and in the darts? Because we're starting to see more tournaments now in the UK. I know it's harder for you to get over, but how do you think it's gone?
Look, I take 3 times the tour card. Now is the 3rd time. Also, my first time, I'm number 60. My first time of the tour card on the Q school. First 2 years, I'm number 65, number of the world, and I lost my tour card for 50 pounds. Hear that? For 50 pounds, I lost my tour card. Next time, the second time, because I'm confused, because I have my mind, I lost my tour card for 50 pounds. I can't play well on the Q school.
Yeah.
Also, I take the second time my tour card, and I have accident with my leg, and I broke my Achilles bone. And I lost the first year on my tour card because I can't walking, I can't practice because I can't stand up. And then the second year for my tour card, we have coronavirus, and I lost my tour card second time. And now I clean my mind, and I'm starting this year from Germany to Germany, and I play Q school, and I take back my tour card again, and I will start for this year again. Of course, it's very difficult for me because it's very hard for me because every time we have a COVID test from here to England, after on the stadium for the tournaments, we stay in the rooms. You know that all of this It's very hard for all players, but for me and some other players like Boris Koltsov is stay far for England and me and Jeff Smith. We have problem and we tired and sometimes we not play well. Of course, I will starting this year well, and I'm my first time is I'm play the quarterfinal. I lost quarterfinals from Nathan Aspinall 6-4. I have chance to beat him. Of course, you know, you need this sport. You need a little bit luck. It's very different for other sports. Also, we play good game. I have good average. And he's beat me. But my first time, the quarterfinals is exciting for me. But the last 4 tournaments, the results is not very good because I'm tired, because we have problems on the organization there with the test. Some player, you know, the Nathan, the news, he has coronavirus. I'm unlucky because I'm playing with the same group with Nathan. The first game I'm choke on the Nathan and Barry King, and then I'm still every morning quarantine and test every morning 8:30 morning is test. You know, it's confused and I don't know. I'm not focused. And also with me is my friend Boris Koltsov, because stay with me on the room. Of course, we have different rooms, but like flat, and then his problem and Boris, and every morning we have test.
Are you hoping that your luck changes now? You said about Q school and missing out by
of course, I have my mind now. I'm practice harder because I'm very disappointed to myself. I know what can I do for the darts and how many times I play average 103, 102, and for a moment I'm starting after the Military Kings, the last tournaments. I will start to play and practice harder. Yesterday night, I'm practice with Boris Koltsov is a little bit here. You know, Boris is half Greek and half Russia, and coming for some days relax, but it's not relaxed for me and Boris. Yesterday we play 6 hours in a row, non-stop. Because we have one target on my life, to play well, and I love all of this.
It's so good to hear you love the game as much as you do.
Yeah, I love it. Josh, I play 35 years and I play every day. I can't remember myself. I used to play darts.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
And it's been a while since we saw you at the World Championships. It's been quite a while. Was that a big aim for you this year, getting back at the Alexandra Palace?
Yeah, I love it, Alexandra Palace. You told me that, and I'm very exciting. Of course, I have, but the past is, of course, is nice to remember all of these. The people screaming, singing. I love that. I will try this year. I will try to make this happen again.
Yeah,
is my every player is the dream to play World Championship.
Yes, and it is.
But now we focus. I will focus, and I find my target there, and I want to play World Championship. I will try. Of course, it's very hard for me this year again, but I will try to make again, to happen again.
Yeah. And we said just before I hit record that this is your practice room you're in now. You've got lots of darts behind you, which could be available on your shopdartsline.com. And there's so many things you're doing with your life. You've got your dart shop, you're playing, you're a Farrier, you're a very busy man.
Yeah, I'm very busy, man. I remember my life from kid, because I lost my mother 12 years old, and my mother is died for 33 years old. And never I remember my life. I'm very busy every time. From 12 years old, I'm very busy.
Yeah.
I have school, I have work, both. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm.
But I will try, and I think I did it. I'm 47 years old, and I think I did it on my life. I have a very beautiful, nice family. I have my son. I have my arm here. If you
yeah, I can see.
This is my son. I want to be with me on playing. I love it. That, and I love my wife. I love my son. I love everything on my life. I'm not confused anymore, because I want to focus only the darts, because I love this game. I love the people. I have a good friend like Roger Sena. All of this.
Well, it's brilliant to catch up with you, John. I really appreciate your time.
Of course, every day I'm training here to my office. Of course, it's the office on my work, is my shop, dartsline.com. And I'm very happy and exciting. And I'm very happy because I find the good name of my e-shop, Dartsline. Because I'm thinking, what name I give my shop? I said, what about one dart in flight? I said, I have one line behind, and he's come with this name, dartsline.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time, John. Nice catching up.
Sorry for my English, not very well, but I will try.
Your English is much better than my Greek, as you said. So thank you very much, and we wish you the best on the Pro Tours.
I hope meet you one time on some tournament.
I hope so too, John. Thank you very much.